Hello everybody, I'm /MVC. Welcome back to the Cataclysm. This is our character Mark Crump. We've just come to a crossroads at the edge of the river. I'm going to try which way first. South towards Hubbardson or north toward the bridge. I think I'll go north here, see what's up. Mark has become a little suicidal since Gary's death. Trying first to mutate himself by staying inside the nuclear waste sarcophagus. That was, as far as we know so far, an unsuccessful attempt at mutation. Oh, what do we got here? Is this an orchard? It's a tree farm. Cool. Christmas tree farm? Here, let's see what kind of trees they are. We have a young tree. And here we have a, pine tree. This is a Christmas tree farm. Boy, it would smell wonderful driving past that Christmas tree farm. I love the smell of pine. It is 5:41 a.m. We have a full day of driving ahead of us. Unless we find something with a high risk, high reward potential. We got a few more votes in on the poll that I posted. Do we or do we not continue to play with Mark Crump? Should we start a new run? As of today, the votes have swung in favor of starting a new run. But a lot of the folks in the comments are still interested in seeing what Mark has to offer as far as going into a high-risk area. Going for the gold. Trying to score a touchdown. I just watched today a Korean movie called, I think it was Korean, but it took place in Tokyo. So I'm not sure. Maybe. Anyway, here we go. Rats. I hate rats. Campsite. What did we drive past? Someone dumped some toxic waste over there. Toxic waste, you say? Should we go back and drink some? Actually, I think I will turn around because I was going to try to cross the river and I see that there's a bridge here. So we may have to off-road a bit. If we stick to the road, what is... Got New Hartford north of Dyrebrook and Bedford north of Dyrebrook. We still seek a hospital. Well, actually, Kunji has the hospital quest. I want a hospital or a military base or a laboratory or a research lab or something. Got some creatures crossing the road ahead. Looks like an ant is being chased by a black bear. I wonder who will win. Oh yeah, so I just watched Zalm 100. Man, that was one of the best, cheesiest, most campy zombie apocalypse movies I've ever seen. It actually kind of reminded me of the old Flash Gordon. You remember how campy that was? This had the same kind of feel. As far as the main hero of the story is a hero because he used to be a football player. That was my favorite thing about Flash Gordon. What makes him a hero? Does he have superpowers? Nah, man. He used to be a quarterback. Oh, man. It was great. It was great. All the way up to the end, there was a little cataclysm in the ending where a zombie shark, which had become a amalgamation of all the people that it swallowed, all their feet stuck out of the belly of the shark, and it started walking. Laptop's getting a little hesitant. Started walking around on millions of zombie legs. It was absolutely atrocious. So we passed a moonshine still. Does Mark have binoculars on, I wonder? Because I used to have them on, but I'm feeling like I'm not getting that long view that the binoculars give. Yeah, it looks like we lost our binoculars at some point. Ah, that's too bad. Yeah, it's definitely limiting our view. Just checking. We'll see if it's something that I don't have on that I could be wearing. Armor? No. Ah, that's okay. We may find another pair. I don't know how I managed to set those down. They were favorited after all. Trying to remind myself to check the map a little more often because I do miss a lot when I'm in driving mode. I could do this every once in a while too and just see if there's any items around. See wood ash. Okay, we're coming up on some buildings here. Oh, I see a lot of fence. Is this a ranch or something? This is a farmhouse complete with a chicken coop. If a man wanted to, he could settle down and raise chickens. Up, it's the end of the road too. I don't see an NPC indicator here. Got a crater, and if I want to get over to that road bridge, if the forest peters out, we may be able to do it, or we could off-road over to this. I'm still curious about the bridge for some reason, although one has to be careful. There may be a military roadblock or something there. I'm just going to hop off-road for a moment. I was thinking about the terrain generation in the game. Bear in mind, this is not a criticism. I think this game is... Oh. Yep, there it is. The laptop is going to try to take a crap now. And I'm back. Alright, so as I was saying, this is not a criticism. I love this game. But I was thinking about how many dirt roads kind of spin off, or gravel, actually. Gravel roads, one-track lanes. You know, everything in this game is like a two-lane highway, you know. Like a state road, basically. So there's, as far as I've discovered so far, really no basic county road-style roads or interstates or this kind of thing. Ooh, what is that coming up beside me? It's an ant. What is on this newspaper page? Rioters mutating? Eyewitnesses from the New England disaster area have claimed that the allegedly psychotic rioters are displaying inhuman qualities. "I swear to God, one of them was the size of a tree," said one panicked survivor. There are also reports of afflicted individuals with acidic or electric properties. CDC officials could not be reached for comment. Yeah, I'll bet they had no comment. Looks like we're going to get past that ant. Oh my God, there's ants everywhere. There's some kind of ant hill here or something. Dead vegetation point. Patches of sand. Burned ground. Weird that the map notes sand patches, isn't it? I think I'm missing something with these sand patches. Yeah, there's got to be some kind of ant hill out here. Weirdly, the ants are attracted to the car. Oh, there went a bush. Another sand patch. A lot more ants also. Got two giant dragonflies, soldier ants, giant aphids. Yeah, this is a whole insect zone. We may get lucky and break through to the road here in a second. Uh-oh. Something has smashed into the car. And an ant has died. Oh no, we're going to hit a patch of swamp, it looks like. Uh-oh, yeah, this is going to be impassable. By car. Does it clear up as we go north? No, it just looks worse to the north, actually. We've taken the wrong path. We could turn south. No, we couldn't either. We've got some swamp to our south also. If we get turned around, we can go south at this point. How close are we to the road then? Not at all. No, we have screwed up. Here it is. There's an anthill. Ah, bummer. Alright, let's just spin around to the north then. Try to get around all this stuff. Slow down enough to take this turn. Woohoo! Uh-oh, I'm gonna hit one ant. Speed up. Man, this ant's destroying our car. Get off of him. Shoo-wee, that's a resilient ant. Maybe we should see what it says. Enormous red ant. Covered in chitinous plates, she possesses a pair of wriggling antennae and vicious-looking mandibles. I'm going to have to assume, though, that she is, like many other things in this game, rather large. So apparently we couldn't even run over it at 40 miles an hour. Uh-oh, I'm hearing a dog. Okay, I'm going to zoom out so I can get a little bit better look. Looks like we can continue north. By doing this, we're getting a little further away from the anthill, too. So that's good. What's the map say? Still forest, but it may break up for us. I'm going to keep driving and just hope the forest lets off. Oh, nope. Oh, right over the rock. The hippie van's frame runs into it with a smash. Uh-oh. Let's slow down again because we may be coming into, yep, more forest here. Nope. It's forest all the way to the river. This was not the way to get to the bridge. We're going to have to turn around, go back to the road, and then follow the road. Hey, it doesn't connect at all necessarily. Maybe if we come down here near the toxic waste dump, we can turn north. It looks like, yeah, there's some road on this side of that bridge, so let's try to get back there. I'm going to risk another laptop crash and just auto drive this part because my nerves are a little frayed after the ant incident. Mark could use some diazepam. Well done, auto drive. Thank you very much. We don't necessarily want to cut across the field. Actually, let's use auto drive again. I want to auto drive to this point, and then I'll turn north manually. Here we go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let's give it a go. Anyway, what got me thinking about the road terrain features was the 2-lane highway that Kanji was on for a bit. I think it was just an accident of terrain generation, actually. But it was cool. Oh, crap. So there's another ant, I guess. Should be able to get around this one. Maybe this one, too. Wow, insects everywhere. Okay. I'm not sure, but I think you might not want to be on foot out here at this point. I can just see myself, you know, getting injured in a battle with one of these ants and then having to run for it, only to find out that there's literally Hundreds upon hundreds of them. Alright, I'm going to turn north again and see if I can find that bridge. Slow down a bit here. Oh, pardon me. Uh-oh. Getting a little dense. And we can... There. We'll go a little bit slower through the off-road terrain for now. Alright. OBS is having a really hard time. We crashed again, but we're back. Not to be deterred. Ooh, I can't wait to buy a really good computer. Just as soon as I put a transmission in that truck, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a couple weeks. What is that, about 6 more episodes? Yep, we're going to deal with this for about 6 more episodes. And then maybe we'll get a shiny new machine. Alright, let's get back into it. Where are we at? Trying to drive through this field. Do we have passage to the bridge at the north or not? Okay, let's not hit the rock or the ant. Well done, Mark. Your driving skills are beginning to impress me. Uh-oh. This is looking foresty. Ah! How am I supposed to get to this? This road must terminate. Yeah, we'll go around this way over here and see. College kids, yeah. You never know what they may have on them. Oh! The soldier ant hits my left arm. I'm bleeding. Oh, there's an ant in here with me. Okay, let go of the controls. Okay, I criticaled the ant for 22 damage. And then I hit him for 25 in a thick part of the exoskeleton. Hey, he disappeared. Oh, I knocked him back into the... what are we going to roll into? More ants, presumably. Oh, dear. Okay, I'm going to pass a turn. Is he going to come back at me? No, it looks like he's trying... he's trying to exit now. Okay, I'm going to take control of the van. We are bleeding both arms. Okay, hopefully he hops out. Can he hop out? Uh-oh, there's another one trying to climb in. Blood drips from my arm. I can't let go of the controls. Oh, no. I think he's coming back for more. Jeez. Okay, we need to wheel around back to the... Do I need to go back to the road? What are we going to do if we go back to the road? Okay, the road takes us back to Parts Unknown and north of Hubbardston. I may have to just try that instead of this bridge here because it's pretty safe to assume this is forest, I think. And I don't want to be in this ant field anymore. Well, we know how the college kids bit it. Let's see what they had on them. Ah, an aluminum bat. Oh, love me an aluminum bat. No, I don't think there's anything worth stopping for. Okay, the ant is still in the vehicle with us. And we're just going to have to bleed, I think. What is this? That's a fleeing grasshopper. Okay, I don't really want to hit the grasshopper either. Oh, I hope that ant hops out. He's just hanging out in the back of the... Is he coming back for more? I saw him take a step forward. He appears to be afraid to jump from the van. Right now, while it's convenient. Oh, speaking of giant ants, this one looks slightly larger. What is this? It's a super soldier ant. Cow-sized. hairy red ant with bulging pincers extending from her jaws. Given the relative strength of ants to their body size, you don't doubt that this one could shove cars around or rip through solid walls. Holy moly. Yeah, I'm getting out of here, man. No more fields of ants for Mark Crump. No siree. And I think I still hear that other ant bouncing around in the back. Is it clear enough to try to... no, let's get back on the highway before we stop our bleeding. I know I'm probably taking bleeding damage. Yeah, blood is still dripping. Oh, the bleeding has stopped in one arm. Oh, good. And let me check my cargo compartment. All right, glancing in the rear view mirror, I see that the wounded ant finally hopped out. Mark immediately thinks to himself that he could use some diazepam. I can drive right through this stuff. Yeah, you know what, Mark? After that, I could use some diazepam myself. Whatever that is. Alright. Hey. Oh, yes. The tree farm. Okay. Fine and good. Let's stop long enough to stop the bleeding. There. All is well. Mark is unhappy. Mark is always unhappy. Alright, we're going to auto drive to parts unknown. See what we have to see. Wow, that was awesome. I enjoyed the hell out of that. Oh. Hey guys, did you ever sit down to play Cataclysm and think that you were going to be driving through a field of ants and have them climb in the vehicle with you, battle them while the vehicle is still in motion, think you've seen the worst of it, and then spot the super soldier ant? This game is awesome. We're at 10% gas, by the way. Wow. So we've got spent shell casings on the ground. Let's have a view. There's an engine, cigarette butt, and an empty 410 hole. That's all. I know Mark is a city boy. This is all new to him, man. Mark, born and raised in the city, spent the entire Cataclysm in the city. We're seeing spore clouds out here. Okay, we've got a dense amount of roads here with no town markers in sight. Everything is just north of Hubbardson. And we might as well drive far enough this way to find out what all the fuss is about. And the answer is, what is this? And just a bunch of cars everywhere? No. It's a parking lot. It's a parking lot. Okay. Really? Why is it a parking lot? Okay. Wait, more is coming into view. So we've got all kind of vehicle parts, and then we've got some kind of building is appearing on our map, I do believe. Well, Mark could go underground. However, I think I will skip this mine because, well, I don't plan on going underground, first of all. But Kanji Gurakawa and his accomplice were just in the parking lot of a mine. This is the first mine that I've seen that doesn't have all the cars basically vacuumed off the parking lot, however. I find that kind of interesting. Do you know what Kanji Gurakawa found in the mine entrance? I think, was this the last episode or the one before that? I don't recall. I'm trying to use X mode. They found a pickup truck over here. Oh, yes, gas pumps. Oh, no. Yeah, right. Very tempting. Very tempting to load this vehicle up on gasoline. There's no pickup truck parked there in this case. However, we've got a lot of siphoning that could be done here. What kind of condition is Mark in here? His dexterity is a point low. Intelligence and perception are pretty low, which just means he's mentally basically unwell. Let's look at our speeds right now. Base move cost 86, current speed 91. He's got some pain and weakness affecting him. He is high and unhappy and on stimulants and going through diazepam withdrawal. So none of those things bode very well. However, that is a lot of gasoline that is right there. What we could do, we could find out what's at the end of this road first and then make our decision. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that. It looks like it's going to peter out in forest or something, and we'll have to proceed on foot anyway. If that's the case, then we've got this bridge. Nope, light industry. Yeah, everybody talks about cars being the bomb, but, you know, they're definitely limited as far as terrain generation is concerned. Not that I'm complaining. I think that's a really good thing, actually. Because, you know, you don't want it to just be got a car, beat the game, you know? It would be silly not to just try siphoning right here because it's so conveniently located. So let's let go of the controls. And we'll apply the rubber hose to this. No, that has no liquid fuel to siphon. Do we have time to grab our jerry can? I think we probably do. So we've got only one miner outside the fence, and it will take them some time to get past the fence. So let's go ahead and grab that jerry can. This one. And go check the other cars. If we're going to find a high level area, we're going to need gasoline to get there. So let's apply the hose here, and we'll pour the gasoline. Yep, 960. Jerry can. Let's go check this car. I wonder how long it takes to siphon, because that zombie's kind of on the way. Alright, this has 2 tanks. We'll grab this first, pour it into a container, pour it into the jerry can. That happened really fast, so let's go ahead and keep doing that. We'll apply the rubber hose and pour it into this jerry can. There we go. Now, was that all of it? Yes, we got all the gasoline out. Should we kill this miner? Yeah, probably. I'm going to drop the jerry can, wield the quarterstaff. I'm also going to drop the backpack. Yeah, you can beat on that car if you want, my friend. See what it gets you. Oh, here, let me just lead you through the car. Alright, back in business. I don't think any of the other guys are going to bother us. No liquid fuel in that one. Okay, we got one more to check. No liquid fuel in that one. Now, if we wanted to, we could try to make it to those gas pumps. All that requires is... nah. We did this in the Kunji Gorokawa episode. Let's not repeat it in the Mark Crump. I'm going to drop the jerry can over there. Wield our quarterstaff again. Take control of the vehicle. And pick a destination to drive to. In this case, we'll just drive right down here. Can't see a path forward. Okay, that's fine. I'll do it. Let me get you started, Mr. Auto Drive. Oh, did we? Yeah, we checked that vehicle. Whoa! Mark, you been taking pills, dude? Get the car on the road, man. Here we go. I know it's not nice to joke about Mark's problem, especially since I'm the one that gave it to him. Okay, according to the map, we've got a pond in that direction. This road proceeds south to Hubbardton. This one goes north to God knows where, probably not a bridge. Let's check north first, and then if we need to, we'll go to Hubbardton. We got a bunch of crows down there. Hopefully they'll leave us alone. This car can't take much more, I suspect. What is that giant black hole on our mini-map over there? Ah, that is the paper wall of a bee's nest. What kind of bees do we have? Wasps. Whole bunch of wasps, actually, now that I look. Spent shell casings everywhere. Probably some dead bodies. Oh, we got a vehicle coming up on our map here. Wow, look at that beauty. Holy smokes. That must be a full-size pickup truck. Yeah, it's a flatbed truck. Alright, so it has no fuel. What kind of condition is it in? Looks like it's got an engine that's in good condition. It's got a barely working alternator, a draining battery. Tank is destroyed. Yeah. Could be fixed up. Oh, close that door. Actually, close the trunk. I think that's how the ants got in. You remember what Archer used to say? That's how you get ants. Oh, we're seeing the backside of the mine from here. Huh. Look at that. Now I'm wondering, let's see, what if you came in the back way to get to that pump? Look here, there's an opening right here. Apparently. Looks like a man could just run up here and go grab the gasoline that he needed without maybe having too much combat with the zombie miners. Let's remember that in case we get low on gasoline. A giant water scorpion dives into the water. Vehicle tank draining on that car there, so we'll leave it. Whoop, the hippie van ran over something. What did I run over? I destroyed several items. Probably bird litter or something. Here's a public service announcement. The public service announcement reads, New England cut off. New England has been quarantined for the safety of the rest of the USA. No rescue attempts will be funded. It is assumed there are no survivors in the area. This follows on the heels of the quarantining of large sections of the Midwest last night. Cellular and land-based communication grids have been blocked by large numbers of people attempting to contact loved ones. It is recommended that civilians avoid the use of these tools for all but the most urgent messages. Well then, that means help is not coming, doesn't it? I think deep down inside, Mark suspected that. Especially, Ah, yes. Here's a bridge. We are crossing the river. Now, here's hoping there's not a military roadblock right on the other side of the bridge. Good God, this is a long bridge. Look at this thing. This is where I want to make my fortress, right here. I want to come out here in the very center of this bridge and build me a castle. Then I'm going to block the bridge, and if anybody wants to get across, they're going to have to, I don't know what. Let me think on it. All right, what's this? Just some road work? Okay, good. We got lucky on that then. Just mounds of dirt and soil from some kind of culvert work that they were doing over there. According to our map, yep, roadworks. All right, we are headed north, folks. We found passage. Woo! Yeah, whoa, whoa. Oh, God, that was close. And there, we just passed a gigantic spider den. Wow, in these remote areas, the Cataclysm is far less zombie and a lot more insect, it appears. So as we've traveled, we've seen fungaloids, giant wasps, giant ants. It's not good, but you know, it's still beautiful out here. Got a building here. It's just a derelict shed. Suspiciously far from any houses, however. Were you boys making meth in that shed? Because I think I saw something about that on TV. Come to a fork in the road. We have a dairy farm and a drug deal. Drug deal, these guys may have had guns and ammo, so I'll take a little cruise past that. Dairy farm, ultimately, going to be Kunji's department. Uh-oh, yeah, no, I'm seeing hostiles over here by the drug deal. You feel itchy all over. Uh-oh, the crack hits the Migo, but is stopped by its thick hide. Right over here. Let's see what drama is unfolding. We have a hostile Krek, a Graken, Amigo, another Krek. Is this underwear? Yeah, this long underwear just laying around out here. Wait, what? Okay, it's mostly underwear just laying. Well, okay, no, there's other things too. It lists the underwear first, so I was just reading the top. We got like... That had a zipper bag. Yeah, there's drugs out here. Let's see if there's any weapons. No, there's a mod. Oh. Ooh. I'd like to grab that suppressor. Colloquially called a silencer for your pistol. However, the proper term is suppressor. And that would be neat to have, I got to admit. But it's not worth the Migo. There's a stereo system on the side of the road. Well, I don't know about Mark Crump, but I'll tell you this. I think officially Mark has now set the land distance travel record over Kunji. So this is officially the furthest I've ever driven in the game Cataclysm. We have covered a lot more territory than I've ever covered before. Okay, we've got a decision. North or west? I'm going to proceed north. For me, there's just something hopeful about a northerly direction. Not to mention, this is the area that we were trying to get across the bridge to begin with. And I'm intrigued that it probably peters out into forest. There may be some interesting area there. Uh-oh, what do we got over here now? What have we found? A 2-story motel. See a vehicle. And what is this abomination? An automatic street sweeper. Hey, you got a turret on this thing? Robot controls and an electric motor all destroyed. I think this is the end of the road, however. Let's check our map. Yep, the road ends here. So let's go back and take a look at the dairy farm. And we're back from a laptop crash. Let's try this again. Oh yeah, we're going right here. Yeah, it's OBS that's struggling. Thankfully, since this is a Linux operating system, I've learned how to just open a open a terminal in text on another screen or whatever you call it, and then kill the OBS process manually. And that just leads to me having to do like more patching together of video files in the end, but it lets me get back into the action pretty quickly. Where before, all I knew how to do was just shut the laptop off. And, man, it took forever to recover from a crash. And now it's just like less than a minute. So, no big deal. Here we go. Long piece of straight highway. Oop. Okay, we got a tire in the middle of the road. Could check that car for gasoline, I guess. How are we looking? Tank, draining. Nah, not even gonna check draining tanks anymore. How about this one? Tank is draining. It's got something odd here. Oh, that's highway showing through the busted trunk. The car's in slightly worse condition than the one we're driving. There's a glass bottle of Imperial Stout down there. Glimpses of Solomon in Yellow. The psychology of stalking. Oh, you crazy college kids. Studying nonsense while the world disintegrates around you. Why weren't you out there? Changing things. Uh-oh. Coming up on some buildings. What is that? Trailer park again? No, some kind of farm. Dairy farm. Oh wow, 2 dairy farms in a row. Okay. Well, if Mark ever gets really hungry, we'll just come back here and slaughter all the cattle. One thing about the dairy farm, though, I wonder if there was some kind of tower I could climb up on to get a view. I didn't think about that until just now. This is a diesel vehicle, strangely. So I'm starting to wonder, like, okay, we've got Migos and Creks always around the bodies of college students. Why is this? Were the college students involved in some kind of cult activity or something, where they were worshiping aliens and summoning them into our world? Or, like, did they belong to I'm going to head left and explore that bridge. Were they involved in some alien worship cult? Were they reading the Necronomicon while high on hallucinatory drugs or something? What was going on? I don't understand. Maybe if I stopped to investigate, I would know better. One day we'll go and brave the alien creatures and actually pore over the site, do some forensic analysis. See if we can find the answers. From the northeast, I heard a whirring sound. Northeast. Oh, looky there. Migo Scout Tower. Sure. Up ahead we have a drug deal. And then the bridge that goes to what? Back to the ant-laced area, unfortunately. By God, I see ants. I'm turning around this time. Okay. Also, we're seeing more Migos in the area of these drug deals, it seems. Let's see what they've got here. Cocaine and steel-toed sneakers. I'm running over it. There, trying to snort that crap now. Okay, this looks like a roadblock. Let's have a look. I'll bet it's a minefield or something. Yeah, barbed wire fence, and this is a FBI. FBI. Why is there a some kind of military campsite? Look at this. We got canvas walls. We got sandbags. We got barbed wire. This is looking promising. It's looking promising. Is there? I'll bet there's. Yeah, look at the heaps of gore, scraps of flesh, and bloody meat chunks. These people most likely stepped on landmines. This is going to be probably. Oh yeah. No. I see the sign now. Look here. A warning sign, triangular signpost that says danger, minefield. And they put it over here. What kind of military operation was this? All right. Probably not a great time to have 6 perception, however. We need to scout ahead on foot, though. And make sure that there's no landmines in the road. Okay, how far away is that Migo now? I don't see a Migo anywhere near me. I see another suppressor, by the way. Apparently these drug dealers like to use silencers. Okay, stop driving for now. Oh, wait a minute. Have I screwed up? Because do I still have an alternator? I do. Okay. Kanji made that mistake. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! I didn't see Amigo. Because the car has a blind spot. Oh, shit, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. It is on. The Migo. Let's read the description. An alien creature of uncertain origin. Its shapeless pink body bears numerous sets of paired appendages of unknown function, and a pair of ribbed, membranous wings which seem to be quite useless. Its odd, vaguely pyramid-shaped head bristles with numerous waving antennae, and simply gazing upon the unnatural beast fills you with primordial dread. In other words, will hand-to-hand combat with this thing even be possible? It is described as fatally dangerous. Now, here's my thoughts. I need to get out of this vehicle so that I can catch him in the vehicle. Okay, let's enter run mode. Let's see if we can. He's got to take some moves, okay? Ooh, oh, God, he's fast. He is fast. I'm going to take a hit. All right, 36 damage. Oh, and, okay, I got around him. Now, we'll hop back. Should we go in? In or try to make him run in? Let's go around. Okay, I think nope, he didn't go back into the car. Come back into the car, amigo. Oh, he's not dumb. He's not dumb. Should I get out my gun? Possibly, but that was a good hit with the quarterstaff. Okay, let's go back to a walk. We don't want to run out of stamina before the battle even begins. Let's see if we can get him to walk into this car. Where did he go? Okay, he's behind me now, I think. No, not necessarily. I think he's coming around the back side of the car. Yep, there he is. All right, I'm going to make one more attempt to lure him through the vehicle. Not going to happen. Okay, plan number 2 is roast his ass with a Molotov, if we have time. That entails switching weapons, and I want to get clear of my car. I want him to get clear of my car. Okay, now, we're going to wield Molotov cocktail. It's the only one we brought with us, too. I had 10 of these back at the base. Wield the Molotov cocktail, store that in the spear strap. Oh, shoot. He is fast. Okay, keep running. Okay, now I want to apply the Molotov cocktail. You light the Molotov cocktail. Fire. No. Fire doesn't do it. I need a throw. What is throw? Can I hit enter and get throw that way? Combat, maybe? Here we go. Reload, spell casting. There, okay, it's T, as you'd expect. Throw the lit Molotov at the Migo. Yes. Now I hit F. Okay. Now, I'm clear of the explosion, as far as I know, but he might also be. I'm going to wield the quarterstaff. I am positioned in an agile stance. Okay. The Molotov did explode. It looks like, yeah, the Migo's on fire. Excellent. Alright, I'm going to stay in my agile stance. Okay, he clawed my left leg. I'm bleeding, but I blocked a lot of the damage with my quarterstaff. Okay, how's he doing? I swept him and he went down. He's still on fire. There we go. I knocked him back and he's fleeing. You're fleeing? Is he really fleeing? Look, he's fleeing and on fire. Okay, I'm going to chase this bastard down. Got him. Yes. Alright, let's get his body away from the fire. Okay, and that way. Like that. There. I want to examine this thing. Now, I'm bleeding because he hit me in the leg. Let's no longer wield the quarterstaff and see if we can put pressure on that bleeding wound. The Migo had nothing in his inventory. Do I have anything I can butcher the Migo with? Let's enter the butchery menu. I want to butcher the Migo. I have a tool with 8 butchering. Now, I probably have a better tool inside, but I'm not sure. I want to dissect the Migo. Okay, I can't. I need a tool with cutting of 1 or more. Okay, let's go back over here. We just fought an alien creature standing next to a minefield, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, under tools, I have basically nothing good for that purpose. Interesting. Okay. Really? Okay, here we go. I've got an acetylene torch with me. Cordless drill. What do I got? I've got a pocket knife. Man. Ah, okay. We've got an X-Acto knife. Yeah, X-Acto knife. I mean, that's not a scalpel, but let's have a... What makes this thing tick? I've never killed a Migo before. Now, I want to butcher the Migo, and I want to do a full dissection. You struggle to continue. Oh, I'm so depressed. Finish it. You're overheating. Oh, man. Yeah, stop dissecting. Alright, let's drag him over here. Wait, it says I'm still dissecting. How hot am I? Oh, I'm catching my breath. Here, stop dissecting for a moment. Start to shake uncontrollably. I said, stop dissecting. Okay, I can't get him to stop. He's having a psychotic break. There's no corpse to butcher. Okay, we had some kind of... Stop hauling items. Alright, haul the Migo. Oh, there's no reason to haul him anymore. The fire has stopped. Alright, let's catch our breath. Okay, we're fine. Now let's finish dissecting the Migo. This tool is great, but you would still like a scalpel. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll get right on that. You suddenly feel so numb. You know, as soon as we get done dissecting this thing, I'm eating one of those precious antibiotics. Alright, so here's what it said. Other than me feeling numb, shaking uncontrollably, I feel strange and harvest chunks of tainted meat, tainted fat, tainted fats. And I also gained the sudden realization that I must have been responsible for the cataclysm. Which is just awful. Let's have a look at our proficiencies. That should have helped us with principles of biology, possibly. Which also leads to xenology. Okay. Yeah, we'll get more information eventually. Let's go ahead and eat us one of those antipsychotics. Do I need bandages? Nah, we're fine. Okay, now I ate the antipsychotic primarily for this reason. I want to look for landmines on the road, and I don't want to step on them. I know that perception is involved in this. So basically, I'm walking forward a few steps and then looking for landmines by tapping the 5 weight key. Okay, so we did spot one landmine down here. And really, there shouldn't be any landmines, I don't think, on this side over here. But, you know. What do we got? The Modern Rifleman. We'll take that as loot. Playboy magazine. That's what Mark's reading tonight. There's a blanket in here. Okay, so we should be able to get our car through here and not hit any landmines. Should we go on foot and have a look at what's out there? Wait, I haven't actually looked inside this canvas tent. Let's have a look. Huh. Okay. What is that? Is that a table or something? It's a ground sheet, and that is a makeshift bed. Makeshift bed, you say? Alright, I'm just going to proceed on foot and have a look. We will walk over here next to the railing as God and Uncle Sam intended. Okay, what do we have? Sugar house. Man, I just knew this was some kind of special area. I think this is like a Waffle House or something. How many hostiles do we have here? Oh, for hell's sake. Soldier ants. Yeah, no, I ain't going down there. Soldier ants outside of the sugar house. Yep. No, thank you. If we wanted to be really clever, we could try to disarm some of these landmines, but I don't want to try to be that clever. I also know that I walked down the middle of the highway to get there, so I'll take the safe path back. That's it for that area. Speaking of which, I believe that Migo... Did I open that door, or did the Migo open the door? I don't remember. Uh-oh. There it goes. We're good. Alright, where are we going now? Oh, that Migo was down here because there's a scout tower nearby. Alright, we've got options. So we go north or we go... this looks like dead-end territory, so there's probably a point of interest at the end here, wouldn't you say? Unless it turns north and goes along with this road, but I don't think so. Let's go have a look right here. No, can't see a path forward. Okay. We'll just do a little three-point turn. Like a pro. Run over the drug dealer corpses again. Oh, there. And on we go. Migo, spotted. Hey, you gotta see what I did to your little friend. You know what we should probably do? Is make more Molotov cocktails. Those things are actually quite handy. I mean, I probably could have taken him in hand-to-hand combat only. Especially if I could have lured him back through the car. But, I don't know. It was very satisfying to set him on fire first. Okay, I'm seeing a mass of stuff down here on my mini-map. What are we looking at? Probably a mass gravesite? Yep. Yep. Mass gravesite. I wonder... I don't see any tables that might have flamethrowers. I don't see any tents down here. I love how many variations of each site there are. It's not like, oh, well, here's a mass grave site, here's a such and such, you know. There's variety. You might find various randomly spawned features of that site. Okay, we're coming up on something. We got a parking lot and a mine. How many? We're in mining country, apparently. And as predicted, this road, I think, is going to peter out. So, what shall we do? The parking lot is vacuumed up on this mine variation. So there's not a lot of cars out there to think about getting fuel from. I'm sure this one has gas pumps and stuff as well. This one does have, though, the flatbed pickup truck. It's in a lot worse condition than the one that Kunji found. There's another vehicle here, and there should be, predictably, some gas tanks. Ah, yeah, they're going to be on the other side of this. Okay. Well, it's almost time to wrap the episode up, so what I'm going to do is we will get turned around. Uh-oh. Oh, here they come. Nope, I don't think so, miner. Get back in the mine. Since we know where that goes, let's go north. Let's see if this road continues. If it does, we know that we have open territory to search going north. Actually, because my laptop crashed 3 times or 4 times, I've lost track. I'm not exactly sure where we are on the mission timer. I think we're getting close to an hour though. So this may wind up being a little bit long or a little bit short of an episode. I'm just going to find a nice place to wrap things up. In other words, if there's a point of interest up here that we can look forward to exploring next time, that would be nice. If not, you'll just have to bear with me. Oh yeah, good long through road. What's our map tell us? Not much. Pretty much just driving through the driving through the remoter foresty sections of the world. Alright, give me a turret, please. What do we have here? An ambulance is probably not going to have a turret, so be it. A taco truck with a mini fridge and a mini freezer and a workbench and a large storage battery. Boy, that's cool. I didn't know you could put workbenches in your vehicle. By God, that's news to me. This underlift tow truck is totally destroyed. Otherwise, that boom crane might be kind of neat. Don't tell me. What is this? A motel. Bummer, the road has stopped. Alright, let's have a look then at what we've got for options for continued travel. Looks like we're going to have to drive all the way back here in order to find a through road. I'm going to turn this on to fast mode. Here we go. It's either that or we backtrack all the way back to New Hartford, and I don't want to backtrack. Looks like this is where we need to be going, right over here. Wonder if auto drive can get us turned around. Oh, hell yeah. Just noticed my background music kicking in here, the really good one I like a lot. It's so groovy. So is this like a dungeon crawl, these roads? That's what I'm thinking about. I played a lot of NetHack as far as dungeon crawl goes. People tried to get me into dungeon crawl Stone Soup. I should have got into that. And they tried to get me into the other one too. Can't think of the name right now. Was it Adam, maybe? Unfortunately, I never did get into those games. Probably would have had a really great time. Anyway, I like dungeon crawls, and I've started to kind of see Cataclysm as a really spectacular dungeon crawl in its own right. Basically, you know, if you're in a vehicle, you got these. How do you get through these highways? How do you find your destinations? Totally random or procedurally. Oh God, Migo! I killed your brother, and I will kill you too. Okay, we got past the Migo. How close are we to the end? Dang close. I want to see this before I stop the episode. Hey, somebody said something. You hear? Forget it. Oh, right. The Migos can talk, I believe. They don't converse with you, but they can say things. All right, folks. Well, it's about time to wrap it up here, I think. I don't really know where we are on the time. Sorry if this is a short episode, but I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. And I guess we'll see you in the next episode with Kunji Gurakawa and Bertie Hodges. And we'll be back with another Mark Crump episode in about 4 days. Last thing we'll do is take a look at the map. And it looks like we've got northerly and southerly directions. Looks like we're going to have to cross the river again, possibly. I think we'll go north in the next episode. Anyway, thanks for joining me for this one. I'll see you in the next one. And in the meantime, take care of yourselves.